Sidang rabit ako matay. Ay, may dapo siya. Ganda din. Able daw siya maka-attend.
Si ano yung nag-representative niya? Si ano yung dahil? Nag-text mo yung representative po niya si ano yung...
Ano sabi ba?
Good morning, everyone. Our activity for today is the pre-bid conference of various infrastructure projects. But before we start, let's have a prayer to be led by Engineer Uy.
Okay, let's bow. Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our sins.
As we forgive those who trespass against us. Do not bring us, deliver us from evil. Amen.
And the Father, the Son.
Yun na
Ano
po.
po pangoro?
Paano? Iba na rin yun?
Tell mag-Our Father.
Ito may ganun pa ako.
Bakit ba? Iba naman.
Before we proceed, I would like to acknowledge everyone at the back, chairman, at the back. Our back chair, yours truly, Alice B. Maestrado, Chief, Planning and Design Section. Our vice chair,
Iba naman.
Janine F. Orgaya. She was not here because of unavoidable circumstances. Our provisional member, Maria Linet and More. Maloya. Uy, okay lang. Our provisional member, Maria Linet and Moreno. Our Chief, Maintenance Section. And our regular member, Janet A. Morena, Chief, Human Resource and Administrative Section. Our end user, Josephine R. Minchero, Chief, Construction Section. Members of the Infra Project, headed by Engineer David Balingbing, Head of Procurement Unit. His members are Kate R. Francia, Randy C. Talagtag, Christopher C. Francia, and Francis M. Kama. Members of the TWG for Infra Projects, headed by Sani Arcañazo, our TWG engineer. His members are Ruel B. Bungolto, Franz Lee Madrid, Armand B. Pili, and Robert Oy, and Benito L. Rivero. Our CMT2, Adam Buenago, our internet operator. And we have the observers for this morning activity. We have a quorum for this morning activity. Today is February 23. The time is 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Welcome to the Paved Conference of Procurement of various info projects from 24FG0065 to 24FG0071 and 23FG0103, 103 and 23FG0110, our school building. For additional information from our representative, David Arbiter from our secretariat for info projects, Representative Francis Engineer Kama.
Good morning. For further instruction, pursuant to the GPPB Resolution Number 16-2020 of Department Order Number 85, Series of 2020, mandatory provision of required forms to be submitted by the bidders. First, for bid form, bid prices in figures and in words, and the bid price shall include the cost of all taxes, such as but not limited to value-added tax, income tax, local taxes, and other fiscal levies and duties, which shall be itemized in the bid form and reflected in the bid price schedule or detailed estimates. Other required forms, aside from bid securing declaration, are performance security and warranty security. For contract agreement form, winning bidder agrees that the additional contract documents of information prescribed by the GPPB that are subsequently required for execution of submission after the contract execution, such as the notice to proceed, variation orders, and warranty security shall likewise form part of the contract. And the Omnibus Sworn Statement, the new in item number 3 and number 10. Performance Securing Declaration, or PSD, if used as alternative performance security. Statement of the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contract, including contract awarded but not yet started. Statement of the SLCC similar to the contract to be bid, and the bidder's computation of NFCC. Use the amended checklist of the technical and financial documents here to attach in Section 9 and shall be included as first page of the book bounding of each envelope with ear tabbing labeled for each checklist. In view of Class A eligibility documents, the bidder shall only submit a valid and updated PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership for purposes of determining eligibility as per Department Memorandum Circular Number 71 pursuant to the GPPB Resolution Number 15-2021. Therefore, the Bids and Awards Committee or BAC of this office will not accept expired Class A eligibility documents because failure by the prospective bidder to update its PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of the PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership of the said prospective bidder pursuant to amended Section 8.5.2 of 2016 Revised IRR of RA 9184. The submission of the recently expired mayor's permit together with official receipt as proof that the prospective bidder has applied for renewal within the period prescribed by the concerned local government unit shall be accepted by the PhilJEPs for the purpose of updating the PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership pursuant to amended Section 23.1 A number 2 of 2016 Revised IRR of RA 9184. For additional note, non-submission of the required forms or non-inclusion of the mandatory provision in any of the required forms shall be ground for disqualification. That's all for back.
Thank you, Engineer Francis M. Kama. And our representative from our TWG, another additional information, Engineer Robert Oy.
Again, good morning to everyone. For TWG concern, as per Department Order 127 series of 2018, the strict application of Republic Act 9184, and the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Pursuant to item section 34.3 of 2016, revised implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act number 9184. At the time of the post-qualification procedure, the BAC verifies that any of the deficiencies is due to the contractor's fault or negligence. The procuring entity shall disqualify the contractor from the award without any right to reimburse fees and incidental costs paid for the procurement of infrastructure contract, subject of the bid. And further, the contractor shall adhere the provisions of Section 4.2, Appendix 17 of the 2016 Revised IRR of Republic 9184. Pursuant to Department Order Number 35, amending Department Order Number 129, Series of 2014, on the submission of Construction Safety and Health Program, CHSP, approved by the DPWH and duly concurred by DOLE. The following guidelines on contractors' compliance and submission of CHSP shall be implemented. 1. Contractor must present proof of submission of its DPWH approved CHSP, albeit pending concurrence by DOLE, in order for its claim for the advance payment of first billing to be processed. 2. Within 6 months from the receipt of the advance payment or first billing, the contractor shall comply and submit its DPWH approved CHSP, duly concurred to by DOLE. Otherwise, its subsequent billings shall be withheld until contractor has complied and submitted its duly concurred CHSP, except if non-compliance, therefore, by the contractor is due to fortuitous events or circumstances beyond the control of the contractor. In the latter case, no claims for release and retention money shall be processed until such time that the contractor has submitted its duly concurred CHSP. 3. In all cases, the contractor shall comply with its undertakings pursuant to its DPWH approved CHSP and the construction safety and health protocols mandated under DOLE Department Order Number 13, Series of 1998, Department Order Number 56, Series of 2005, and Department Order Number 30, Series of 2021, throughout the implementation of its project. So moreover, a DPWH approved CHSP shall at all times be required before contractors' claims for billings, payments may be processed and paid. Number 4, non-submission by the contractor of its duly concurred CHSP within the aforementioned period may constitute as prima facie case of construction malperformance of grave consequence due to negligence, incompetence, or malpractice contemplated under Republic Act Number 4566 or the Contractors Licensing Law. In its case, may be endorsed to the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board for appropriate action. The contractors may also be liable for administrative sanctions such as, but not limited to, blacklisting and deduction of the amount corresponding to the contractor's non-compliance for the contractor's total billing. Penalties and sanctions provided under DOLE Department Order Number 13 Series of 1998, Department Order Number 56, Series of 2005, and other pertinent rules and regulations shall also be applicable. Note and reminders. 1. All pages must be numbered, paginated consecutively, and signed per page by the bidder, and the total number of which must be indicated in the covering page, and signed by the duly authorized representative. All sets of documents, financial and technical envelopes, must be properly book-bounded pursuant to the DPWH number 90, series of 2002. Number 2, checklist for technical envelope shall be included as first page of the book bounding the technical envelope with earth tabbing labeled for each. And 3, any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient documents and the above mentioned checklist is ground for outright rejection and for declaring non-complying or failed. And 4, to avoid disqualification, bidders, please read the instruction to bidders. Complete all bid documents using the prescribed format, template, and all requirements needed. That's all po. Sa TWG. Okay na po.
Thank you, Engineer Robert Oy. To all interested bidders, please read the invitation to bid that are already posted in the field JEPs and follow the additional information given by our representative from procurement and TWG and for projects. Any queries or action? With no other matters to discuss, we'll now adjourn the pre-bid conference at exactly, what time is it? 9:25 a.m. Thank you.